Aye. boss is so boring.
Is that all? Ready, sugar? Can't you see that? How's this? Get ready, sugar.
Great boss. Great boss. I love bosses that just stand around and shoot and don't actually fight you. And the stupid no damage clear, forced no damage clear, just makes it even worse. That boss is not fun to fight. You have to fucking stand there forever and wait. You can't just fight it. It's boring. Why do they have to make it so you can't get hit? Let me do something else. I don't want to do this. I hate fighting that boss because it's just so boring. It's not gonna let me do anything else, is it? What a great event. Force you to not get hit on a boss that just stands there and spams. It makes you wait so you don't actually get to play the game. I don't know why they had to bring Devon back. It's like always been one of the worst bosses. No, in this game it's just hit her a bunch of times. She has like 50 billion health. It's just boring to fight. I don't like bosses where I can't attack all the time. I just sit there and wait. Make it worse, you can't get hit either. What kind of a bullshit event is that? Can't even get hit once. Against one of the most boring bosses. The rewards don't even seem worth it. They'll give you like 30 loot boxes for doing that. The rewards are like pathetic. It's like the same stuff you can get every day with like much less frustration. I hope that's not indicative of how events are going to be in this. They're all just going to be like gimmick fights. But the grand reward is like one loot box. What a great reward. Okay, one All-Star is not that stingy. Force me to fight an annoying boss. I need a better reward than like 20 crystals. Or one gold orb. Virtual event gives you like nothing too. I'm like, oh, we're gonna reduce the paid content. I'm like, no, you're not. Let me buy the shit for a flat rate if the rates are gonna be that bad. Your events are going to have all trash rewards with stupid limitations like not being able to get hit once. Against a boss that just wastes your time running away and shooting. Great fun. Like actually playing the game, not standing there and waiting. And then stop shooting. Let me skip these cutscenes. Jeez. Okay, I get it. The door is there. Let's speed it up here. I don't have to watch this every time. Have you learned nothing from 5? Skip all that stuff. No puzzles. This campaign feels like they didn't learn anything from 5. Combat-wise, yes. Level design, no. Especially when they want you to keep going through this. It gets really tiresome. All the gimmicks and mini-games and puzzles. It's not as bad as, like, Wonderful 101, but it's like, okay, I get the point. So it's supposed to be a game you play for a few minutes, and they waste your time with all these cutscenes you can't skip. Great mini game. Bring this back to everyone's favorite. Really play DMC for gimmicks, not the combat. You gotta kill these guys pretty quickly, though. Can't skip any of this. You know, I played through this like 10 times. Why do I have to watch this crap?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I know.
Ferris wheel. I like it.
30 seconds. I can't play because I have to watch this. You can only skip like the CG cutscenes. Everything else you have to watch, regardless of how many times you've done it. It really kills the pacing. At least they let you skip that switch puzzle. It's probably the best improvement they've made. This stuff is just boring.
Not working? Other brakes must be around.
What? What?
Virgil should not be here. Hey guys, I can smell your stench all the way upstairs.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. But it can I go for it, yeah. I'll get it, because you're buzzed and it's in my room, you know. No, I'm fine. You know. I'll get it, just relax. You just demand. I asked. No, you kind of demanded like, what? I asked. Eat. You said you wanted it now, and you see I'm making my food. You know. Scott, can you pick up the beef and pepper on the floor?
I'm not going to be playing this for long. Just want to try to get Sentinel Spear gear. I'm going to log off this. I'm not in the best mood today. I've got like $10 left for the rest of the month, so I'm stressed about that, among other things. Channel has been very expensive to run this month. Not a lot of it is paying off, to be honest. Most of it is not. That's just the nature of this channel lately. Ryujin Oh, thank you.
本気見せたる。
Planet Earth history.
また強くなったな。
Freaking only good lolly.
みんな準備いいか。よし。
One good lolly.
終わりっと。
Doesn't look like a lolly. Doesn't act
ほ
like
なら
one.
始めようか。
Pretty good. Better.
この調子でどんどん行こう。俺が仕留めてやる。
行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。呼吸法剣。これくらいちょろいで。
They actually went through most of this with just martial artists. I put up a video of it a couple months ago. I have most of them pretty buffed out. Depending on what the tower is for the month, they can go through most of it.
ほなら始めようか。
All the
こ
heavy
れく
hitters
らい
like
ちょろいで。
Yuri and Zephyr, all those guys are all like, they're all weighted at the end.
話しくゲーム。これが決める。だよになるな。
ほなら始めようか。
よし、楽勝だな。
ほなら始めようか。炎症龍神脚。
かなわねえな。
ほなら始めようか。炎症龍神脚。行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。呼吸法剣。これくらいちょろいで。
みんな準備いいか。やるな。かっけえ。
Mara's being very smart right now, not healing herself.
みんな準備いいか。
行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一
Everybody else is doing fine. Mara keeps
古賀破産。よし、楽勝だな。
classic tales.
みんな準備いいか。いけ。まだだ。獅子先人が。古賀破産。
Oh god.
頼りにしてるぜ。俺が仕留めてやる。天に従うのが生きることだっていうのか。それが俺の全てだ。
Sori's a lame ass
よ
protagonist,
し、
but
楽勝だな。
he's blessed with a good CC Senko.
ほなら始めようか。行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。呼吸法剣。
魔競技とどめだ。はあ、猛虎潜入陣。終わり終わりっと。
But halfway through, almost halfway through with just first four. Generally what happens is these guys start to wear out, and then there's a couple floors of just everybody just dropping like flies, and then the big guns come out like Regal and Mythos and shit. They just tear through everything else. But I always put
ほな
these
ら
guys
始めよう
first
か。
because they can
爆
job. You kept getting
楽
hits
勝って
done.
感じ。
みんな準備いいか。
マネの答え爆流
魔競技とどめだ。はあ猛虎潜入陣。終わり終わりっと。
勝負だよ。あなたは美味しいのかしら？なんてね。楽勝って感じ。ほなら始めようか。気合い入れたる。爆流拳。
よーし楽勝だな。
ほなら始めようか。気合い入れたる。勝負。これくらいちょろいで。ほなら始めようか。
Marta, you
行
suck.
かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。5級冒険。
Fucking keep her around another
こんなもん
couple
ちゃう？
years. That'd be nice.
俺が仕留めてやる。
No, you don't.
従うのが生きることだっていうのか。これが俺の全てだ。
答えて。
終わり終わりっ
Gonna make it to
と。
like 30 floors with default team.
俺が仕留めてやる。競技とどめだ。はあ猛虎潜入陣。全国次も頼りにしてるぜ。
ほなら始めようか。行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。これくらいちょろ
They
い
have
で。
two versions. This is like the beginner's one, and then there's the other one where you can only use each character
みんな
once.
摂理に従うのが生きることだっていうのか。これが俺の全てだ。この調子でどんどん行こう。
When someone dies or runs out of orbs, whichever comes first, they get replaced by the next character that slots. So since these guys can usually sweep until the end, I have like a bunch of other characters in here. Like I've got next up is Ix, Kosis, Mao, Dio, and Melina. And then I've got Emil, Vague, Luke, Taitri. Then the big guns start to come out. I've got Chalcedony, Elise, Luger, Regal, Forrest, Philando, Farah, Jude, Celsius. These are my strongest characters. That chick from the collab, that whatever that Zoomer anime is, Yuri, Judith, Sink, Zephyr, Mythos. What's his name? Saleh. And then a bunch of characters I won't even need to use. Probably not going to go down that far. Probably the next floor is probably going to be a bunch of deaths, but should be able to clear.
勝負だよ。
Hell yeah, battle rhythm.
眠ってくれ。
Good battle
本気
theme.
見せたる。
よーし楽勝だな。
勝負だよ。
眠ってくれ。 次も頼りにしてるぜ。俺が仕留めてやる。こがは
Let's go ahead and get the barrage gauge up. These guys are they're gonna keel over soon. They've made it over halfway through. I haven't even touched the other characters. Alright, get them off you.
あなたは美味しいのかしら？なんてね。
Probably in the next 10 floors usually happens is they all start dying because those next couple characters are very strong. And then the big guns like Regal come in and just clean up. Give me that.
かなわねえな。
ほなら始めようか。
とどめだ。はあ。猛虎潜入。よーし、楽勝だな。
ほなら始めようか。
おとなしくメモってくれ。摂理に従うのが生きることだっていうのか。
Marty's living on a thread.
俺の全てだ。
I don't think Marty's gonna make it much longer, which is fine.
大丈夫か、みんな。
He's only got 5 stars left. 4 stars.
ほなら始めようか。ごっつい一撃。
Get another one.
これくらいちょいで。ほなら始めようか。そこに。
There goes Marta. Oh, never mind.
行かしてもらうで。
Still lives on.
ごっつい一撃。ご級冒険。
Combat Lolly's putting in
これ
work.
くらいちょろいで。
She's made it to floor 40.
勝負だよ。
摂理に従うのが生きることだっていうのか。これが俺の全てだ。獅子王こらは
レッツの本気の競技。行かしてもらうで。ごっつい一撃。ご級冒険。
獅子戦争大人権。
Oh, good. They're all gonna die. Good.
今のは聞いた。
Let's get the next fresh meats in.
終われない。
They made it far. These guys aren't gonna make it very far either.
はっ、レッツ。
Come on now. Oh, deal.
決めるぜ。テイク。俺たち強いな。
Alright, the big guns are coming soon. Freaking Taitree and Vague. I think Emil's decently leveled up too. Hi, Groupie. Got Groupie and Archie here.
さあ、行くわよ。消化せよ。消化せよ。競技。炎よ宿れ。それが僕
Hey, you
の
suck, Mal.
ドライブ。
超発戦。
やったぜ。
レッツエンジン。レッツエンジン。
みんなの勝利だね。
冷静に対処だ。
委ねられた扉。開かれ
These guys are gonna survive this floor.
ああ、飛戦競泳陣。レッツエンジン。レッツエンジン。超発戦。ゴールド。
D team's making it pretty far. It's not gonna last though.
さあ行くわよ。
These guys are very underpowered. I actually like it if they would keel over. Well, we're gonna get the barrage gauge up so that they can. The A team can. A team can just burst them down. It's at 200% right now. These guys are gonna keel over any minute. Yep. This is not what you expect. Well, before these guys die, I'm gonna boost up the mirage game as much as possible.
ビラ今言ってた
I can't even keep them in hit stun. Come on, kill them, you idiot.
鏡の力よ
Oh, my controller stopped working. That's great. What a great time for that to happen. Why does this game do that? Wait until I'm all the way in here. Start breaking. Great.
戦い方は間違えたか。 一気に勝負をつける。
Play some shit touchscreen. Why is my controller not working?
一人踊り狂うんだな。無様だな。一気に勝負をつける。競技逃さん。はっそこだ標準絶唱が。そこだ。よし。よっしゃ。競技派手にかますぜ。撃墜射撃だ。何？超絶豪華。ちょろいぜ。よし、行こうぜ。
I hate playing this with the touch screen. The control stopped working. Why the fuck does this not have controller support? The times. So stupid. Let's make a Tails game and make you play the fucking touch screen. Brilliant idea. I hate the touch screen. It's unplayable. Touch screen will never replace buttons. So stupid. It just like randomly stops working on this game. I don't know why. You don't fix it. Come on. I want this to end as soon as possible. I can't play with the controller. Torture playing with the touch screen. Would you do the move, please? Ah. People play this with a touch screen. It's terrible. Maybe I'll wait till I'm like 20 minutes into this to not work. It does this every time I play it, so I don't play this game that much. The controls are garbage.
殺撃無効剣と
Why doesn't anybody else have a Hyogi? I'm gonna die at this part because of the stupid touchscreen. Hate the fucking touchscreen. I don't know why they don't add controller support. Nobody has a Hyogi. You can't play like this. Come on. Nobody's staggering anything. Kill them.
行くぜ舞い上がれ炎燃えちゃストームブラスターそこで決める向き合いなそれこそ失ってしまうだから
Thank you.
イデオフェンディルプリテストプレスごめんな競技春一番張り切っていくよやった超ダッシュトリューオータレンジャー
Still alive. What a train wreck that was. All because fucking Mantis stopped working. So annoying how they charge for it. It's still so unreliable. Why does it wait until like the last 5 minutes of the fight to stop working? Real annoying. Oh, I don't care about this. Back out. Not playing with the shit touchscreen. Should be required to have controller support for a game like this. Stupid that they don't have it. I would play this a lot more if the frame rate was better and it actually supported a real control method instead of swiping your thumb, which is not tactile at all. There's no replacement for buttons, and it never will be. Watch it give me something from here. Because I'm freaking ranting about the shit controls. Or not. I didn't get anything from that either. Thanks. This is why I don't play this game that much. I get really frustrated with controls. Controls and the frame rate optimization in this game. Give me the spear here. Or just give me nothing. Alright. I want to see if I can fix this really quick. Last I checked, this like just breaks it completely. It's probably broke it in KOF too. Great game. It is a good game. It's just got freaking terrible forced touchscreen controls. The game is 1,000 times better with the buttons. No, this stopped working too. Yeah, that's why I don't really play or spend money on that game anymore. I just want to see if this works. Yeah, this stopped working too. It's just brilliant. Love you, Mantis. Love you charging for a program that doesn't work. Stops working for no reason, and you can't fix it until you get home. Great. They have the audacity to charge money for it. It's not reliable at all. I can't fix this until I get home, basically. I can't play this either. Touch controls, too. Really annoying. If you're gonna make a beat 'em up or like a Tales game, let me use the fucking controller. It's not rocket science. Should be like required. What sane person wants to play a game like that with a touchscreen? I like how I can't fix that until I go home too. Every time I play Tales of the Rays, that happens. It works for like 10 minutes and then it just stops completely. And I can't fix it until I get home, which is really fucking irritating. Why are they charging money for it? You can't even make it work properly. I regret paying for it because it doesn't work. Yeah, it's all connected. Yeah, it doesn't fucking work. Even Genshin Impact doesn't support the fucking... They have, like, infinite money. Okay, if you're forcing this to be on mobile, it should support a controller. Especially when you already have a control scheme, like, already working. Should be, like, the bare minimum. I'll never understand it. Well, now this won't work either. Hello? Oh, this fucking program is driving me insane. Work. This won't even work now. Great program. Totally worth paying money for. Piece of shit. I don't know why it's so hard for them to support a controller when, like, random indie games do. They have, like, infinite gacha money. It's too hard for them to just, like, let you use a real controller instead of some shit-ass touchscreen. I don't know. It boggles my mind. That's why I don't play Tales of the Rays. Actually, the whole thing's not working anymore. It's completely broken. I mean, what is wrong with this? Like, fix your shit before you charge money. It's like basic stuff. No, when I restart it, it loses the connection, and I have to go home and fix it. They need to fix their program is what they need to do. Before you start fucking charging money, make it actually work. When was the last time it was updated? It hasn't been updated for a while, I think. They're not going to bother to fix compatibility with a Weeb game like that either. It's just perpetually going to be like that. That's why I don't really play that game anymore, because that happens. I've noticed that happens every time. And it really gets on my nerves. It just bothers me that they're charging for it, and it's still this unreliable. That's what pisses me off about it. Like, I paid $5 for the DS emulator. That was worth $5. I have no problems with that at all. It just turns on and works. No issues whatsoever. That's worth my money. This just causes me more stress than fun. It's supposed to be a program for convenience, but most of the time this is all it does. It just stops working completely. And I can't fix it until I get home. Their support was useless too. There is no competition. That's the problem. That's the best one. And when it works, it works. When it works, it works. But then when it doesn't, it just does this. That's the reason why I don't play Tales of the Rays anymore. I like that game, but the controls really ruin it. The controls are terrible. Maybe Pinnacle of Combat will get these people to realize, like, people who play gacha games have money for a real controller. You don't have to accommodate touchscreen people anymore. No one wants to play with the touchscreen. There's so many options for controllers that are like $50. Genshin Impact doesn't even have it. People ask for that too, and they don't add it, which is really weird to me. You think they could get like one of their interns to add that in like a day? Hello. Tales of the Rays also has really terrible performance on Android too. It's pretty unenjoyable to play because of how often it tanks. So I don't really think I've lost much. I haven't spent any money on that game in a long time, and I'm going to keep it that way. The only time it's enjoyable is with the controller. Meanwhile, Pinnacle of Combat has like instant detection of your controller, and it lets you change the buttons. And it never like disconnects at all. That's why I spent some money on that game. Like, that's worth my money. They had the cosmic brain to realize that people don't want to play character action games with touchscreens. No sane person does anyway. The whole thing about these games is they try to get people with disposable income interested. It's not really that much to ask to just ask them to buy a controller. Especially with that game's monetization the way it is. I like the games on this platform. There are definitely some great games on here, but usually a couple problems. It's either they don't have controller support, they run like shit, or well, those are the main problems. At least for the games I play. I'm not counting all the stuff I'm not interested in. Tales of the Rage has both of those problems. This game actually runs pretty well, especially after the last few patches. It's not running too bad right now, even though I'm streaming and I'm in the most heavy content. It just bothers me that they keep putting games like this on here and they can't provide like basic functionality. Well, I played that indie Jazz Jackrabbit source port of all things, and that has like perfect controller support. There's really no excuse for it, and that's kind of what bothers me the most about it. That was made by one guy. He like completely like reverse engineered the game and ported it to Android. But then games like this that make like millions in a day can't do it. I seriously doubt anybody that's like playing Pinnacle of Combat at a high level is playing on the touchscreen. Because they make it so easy to use a controller. And you can use ones you have laying around the house too. You don't need a special one like mine. You can just hook up a PS4 controller to that. No, there's never any reason to use the touchscreen in that. I've definitely played some Switch games that are like that too, like Battle Axe. I actually can't record that game because it has no volume options, and the volume is like freaking will blow your ears out. I wanted to do like a review for that and stuff, but the accessibility options are really bad in that game. I had another game I bought like that too, no volume options at all, so he wouldn't have been able to hear me. It's one thing if you have like a hearing problem or something. You need to accommodate those people too, but like, you don't think about the people like advertising your game for free like me. I bought that game with my own money. I didn't get a review key for it, but I bought it on Switch, so I can't control the volume. The only thing you can do is turn the music off, which is not something you want to do. That game has a really good soundtrack. And if you're trying to help them market a game, you'd want to make sure the music is on. That game was disappointing for other reasons, but I was more frustrated that I bought it on the wrong platform. I don't know if there's a way I can fix that on my end, but it's more effort than I felt like the game was worth. Oh, wow, Mai died. How did that happen? That's weird. He'll still be fine. These two can take it. It must have been really bad RNG for her to die. Very rare for that to happen. Yeah, he's done. Not gonna be a new speed run record for me, but he's not gonna survive this. Oh, never mind. What happened? They both died somehow. Yep, Kyo took it. What a weird run. Normally they take it no problem, but I guess he did his little belly flop too much. Alright, good. Got those hammers. That run was cursed. What is this? Close it. Hello? I closed you. Stop doing that. Nothing wants to work today. Thank you. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. That's why I don't play Tales of the Race. Because I've noticed that happens every single time. I should probably just uninstall that game. I like playing it, but I'm a big Tales fanboy. It's like the ultimate Tales fan service game, but the controls and the frame rate are terrible, and it prevents me from playing other games too. Might be better to just uninstall it and just give up on it. So all I'm really playing right now is Pinnacle. I'm not really playing anything else. Punishing Gray Raven I like playing, but like it overheats the phone in like 10 minutes. All right, I'll see you guys when I get home.